create your own video, Mom. Let me make sure it's recording. Yeah, it's on. Do you know today's date?
The 29th, 30th
The 30th?
of December 2023.
All right. January 30th, 2023. I don't know, it's about 11 o'clock. Over here at the Mamo and Papo's Sparks house, whatever, the cascading string.
Cascading string. It's up there in front of you.
Yeah, I'm still not used to that. I'm used to twisted arm.
Oh.
Well, no, finally, I did Papo's. I had Papo's conversation, recorded conversation, maybe about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago,
Yes,
and I wanted
like
to
that.
something like that. And I'm finally getting to sit down with my mom, and my mom's agreed very nicely to come talk with her son and have a good time talking with her son. So, this, I don't know. Where do we start? Let's start from a long time ago. Don't worry about them. He'll come up.
I know what he's doing.
Okay. Somebody's delivering something to the package. No services here. Interrupting our conversation.
Nothing is interrupting. You're the one making it hard.
No,
Hi,
no.
how are
How
you,
y'all
sir?
doing?
Hello, good
Fine,
morning.
thank you. Thank you.
No
Thank you,
problem.
sir.
Have a nice day.
Yes, sir.
You
Thank
too.
you. No, don't worry about it. Just put it on the ground, man.
Hi, it's Christie's. That's it. That's Christie's. Okay.
All
What do you
right.
want me to say?
No? Okay. Well, this, so, it's very similar to Papo's conversation with me. When they just kind of get a little bit of the back history of, where you grew up, what you can remember. If you don't remember some things or remember some people's names, that's fine. Let's just have a conversation and, where you came up and what was it like and what do you remember? His favorite songs, just whatever conversation. So let's just start off with going back to Eagle Pass, Texas. What's the earliest that you can remember from over there?
From Eagle Pass?
Yes. It's before Dad, and that was a long time ago. This
Yes,
is 1947, right? Or
I was born 1948.
1948. Man, I'm 1 year off.
That's your
1948.
daddy's.
1947?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so Dad's a year older than you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember anything? What was Eagle Pass like? Or was there a lot of people there? I heard it's populated now, but
What is populated now, it was very simple, a very simple life. Everybody knew each other. Everybody talked to each other, neighbors and kids just playing around. They would get up and just play outside. There was nothing about being inside the house.
yeah, but close to the border. I mean, now it's a big concern being close to the border, and there's all kinds of things crossing over and whatnot. But there wasn't that kind of issue then, was there?
Yeah.
There was.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
There
with
was
like
always
violence as well.
Yeah, there was always issue crossing the border. They would cross the water, they would drown. You would find the bodies floating.
Oh man.
So
All
there's
right.
always been a crossing. There were some spots that were very deep at that time. Yes.
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah. So it's ongoing issue even in 2023
And then my
now.
brothers and some other friends would go down there and start throwing rocks at the guys that were crossing
Oh,
to make them
man.
go back. And then I could hear my you deals. They would always be laughing about what they did. Oh my God.
Crazy teenagers, right? At the time.
No, crazy kids. They were
Kids.
kids.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
getting into mischief.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
And then they would come, oh, Mom, this man made it over with me. We are hitting him on the head. And oh, God. And my mother would be there. Ay, muchachos.
Throwing rocks. I'm glad that they didn't have slingshots because they probably.
Oh, yes, they did. They always did. They would take in those big marbles.
Okay. So Grandma, do you happen to remember what year Grandma was born?
1928, something like that.
Okay.
But she was
I can't
much
remember.
younger than Daddy, much younger than my dad.
So
14 years younger than my dad.
yes, I knew
Or 10 years younger.
Grandpa Ernesto was
Than
quite a bit older than Grandma. But Grandpa Ernesto, he worked as an electrician
Yes.
before he passed,
Mhm.
and you were young.
I was in 11th grade.
Really? Wow. That's a coincidence because Grandma passed when I was in 11th grade. I want to make sure. I'm pretty sure it's 11th grade. Wow. Anything that you remember about your dad, or maybe something he said? Or
Oh,
something
we
he
always
did?
used to watch the football games. Dallas Cowboys.
Oh.
He likes to watch the New York Yankees and wrestling.
The Cowboys.
Yes.
He wasn't a Texans fan? I'm
No.
just joking.
No, he wasn't.
The Oilers weren't around at that time either. Man,
No. Mhm.
Cowboys. Other than wasn't if Grandpa was alive, then me and him would not have gotten along.
Oh no,
Yes,
he wasn't. He wouldn't have gotten along with me neither because I'm a Jaguar. You know that. He
Yeah.
would have been. I didn't used to tell him anything. I just used to learn to watch the game, and then that's how come I knew about football.
Yeah. What would Grandma do when he was watching a game? What would she be up? She would watch the game too with you?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, she would be doing something. I don't know, baking or something in the kitchen.
Mm.
Because Daddy used to like to have cookies or pies, cakes, homemade. I don't know.
Auntie Elva there watching with you too?
No, she would be with my mom.
Mm.
That's how come she learned more about baking than I did. I would rather stay in watching the football game.
So the order goes: you, Tia Elva, Tia Javier, Tia Mario.
Oh, they would be outside playing.
Well, but I'm saying the order: the Tia
That's
Javier, Tia Mario, Tia Ernest, and then Ray.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, and all of them are pretty old already. I think Ray's hitting what?
50 something?
I'm not sure.
No, I think he is 50s.
He hasn't hit 60s yet.
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't keep up with their ages. I think the only one I knew about the birthday was Elva was 1950. And then Mario's 1955.
Wow.
And Javier was 1952.
Okay.
That's it. From there on, I don't remember.
Did they ever have any gatherings or birthday parties?
Oh yeah, they used to have. Well, not the boys. The boys didn't like doing anything like that. I had my 10th birthday. That was the last time they had a birthday party.
Mm. And your 10-year-old, and was there family that came by, or it was just the family, like just y'all?
No, a lot of friends, a lot of my parents' friends.
Mm.
It was not a party for kids. It was a party for adults.
It was for you,
But
but
for adults,
the adults came by to,
celebrate.
yeah. Well, hopefully they sing happy birthday at least.
Half drunk.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah, we had a couple of those growing up, but we did have piñatas.
That was my last piñata. A big star.
A star, a Dallas Cowboy star.
That's what he wanted. A big star.
Well, then I'm surprised you're not a Cowboys fan now.
I still watch it. I still watch it whenever I watch some football games and they're coming up. I stay to watch it a little bit and then I said, okay, Dad, sorry, I gotta go. I'm not a big fan, but I watch it. I do watch it for a little bit.
Okay.
Was the boys knew one of the, I think it was Javier and Mario, and the father, one of the Cowboys, what is it, quarterback, was his uncle was a priest at Our Lady of Refuge, and he used to come on Christmas during the holidays to visit him.
The Lady of Refuge.
It's a church.
Whenever you said that, it reminds me of your middle name. Just
Maria del
Maria
Refugio.
with Del
Del Refugio.
Del Refugio. Segura. Flores, no?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was named after my great mother.
Mm.
My mom had promised her that the first girl they would come out alive, they would stay alive, or something like that. She would name them after her, after my great mother.
Mm.
And I was a lucky one because all the other ones died before me.
Mm.
The three of them, and then the boy.
Okay.
My mom had. We would have been 12 in the family, I guess.
Wow. Oh, if all the babies had survived. Wow. That's still a big family even right now.
6. Yeah, but they all had blue eyes and green eyes.
The only one that has passed away so far is the Alabama.
Yes.
Hopefully you get to live another 30 years.
No.
No? It's hurting too much?
No, it doesn't hurt.
Okay, well, at least another 28 years then.
No. Golly, what's wrong
Well, I
with
don't
you?
want you to go. It's not
Sorry.
time. It's not time, Mom.
Yeah.
Big Rob's gonna have to hold up.
I don't think he is holding. Mama's not holding. Daddy's not holding. Her's not holding. My grandmother's not holding. Yeah, there's too many people. My sisters, I've never met them.
Yeah.
I never met those late girls before me.
So I guess maybe around like when you're 10 years old. So you would be in elementary, maybe what is that, 4th grade? Maybe?
Something like that.
Do you remember the name of the school that you went to?
Webster.
Webster
Mm-hmm.
Elementary?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was that a elementary middle school?
No, it was
is
just an elementary. Then we went to Austin. Then we went to what is it? Not Patrick Henry, something junior high. And then I went to the Eagle Pass High School.
Eagle Pass High School. Anything you remember about that, or you remember anybody from middle school maybe? Because I know elementary is kind of hard to go back that far, but middle school, anything?
No, because I used to play. I had to try out for the team in high school. I was 7th grader. They had no basketball.
As a 7th grader, you tried out for the high school?
Yes, that's the only one that you could try out for sports.
Oh. Wow, for Eagle Pass High?
Yeah. So I never knew any of the girls too much of the high school, junior high, because I was always in the high schools practices. And
How many years did you play? It's volleyball, right?
no, I played basketball, for volleyball.
I didn't know you played basketball, Mom.
Yes, I did.
Okay. You see, this is good. I didn't know that. I always thought it was just volleyball only.
I played baseball.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
For the school?
No, not for the school. Out of the school. That's where I threw my arm.
Mm. Yeah.
So,
And now you have your granddaughter, Michaela, that's carrying
that's
on
why I
your
tell
legacy.
you, don't push her too much, because
Oh, well,
the way you push her, the more then you get to hate it.
I try to balance it between training and keeping it fun, slash
it's always
practicing
fun.
with other girls.
When you were out there, having fun, yes. But when they keep telling you, oh, you have to hit, you have to hit, you have to hit, you have to catch it, catch the ball. Oh, God. And my father was a fanatic.
Mm. Yeah,
And I was the only one playing. The kids, until the boys started playing, I would have to push the boys to go out there and play.
Mm.
So I could get my dad out of my skin. Yeah, because
Well, I know Mario played baseball. The other ones?
Javier played baseball, Mario played baseball, Ernest played baseball, and Ernest and Ray play baseball here.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about when they're young. Now, I know they played when they were old. They played softball. But when they were young?
They played.
Oh, okay.
They all played. I think Mario's name was put in the little league thing outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
He must have broke some records.
Yes,
I know he had a good swing.
Oh, he did. You telling me, boy.
Hey, it was funny because I seen him whenever he started learning how to play golf as an old. Hey, good morning.
Oh, hi, James.
He started learning how to play golf. You know, I don't know what, in his mid-40s or whatever, something like that. And it was hard for him to learn how to swing the club because he was so used to swinging like a bat, not swinging, having a baseball swing. So it took some time, but Mark, he always swing hard, always swing for the fences, trying to knock it out, and that's how he would swing the golf club as well.
Yeah.
So, but after he got the hang of it, yeah, he started. He did pretty good.
I was always surprised that about Mario Chiquillo not being like him. He was always into sports, especially baseball. He loved baseball.
Well, I think Mario Chiquillo
Played football.
He played something when he was growing up.
He played football, but then he started crying a lot, and Mario pulled him out. He would cry when they would hit him. So that's why he says, "Nah, you can't take the hits."
Some people are made for it. Some people are not.
He wanted to be like you, take the hits, and Mario would come out. See, he doesn't cry. He gets hit more than you do.
Hey, is that Taz that's on? Is in the background?
Yeah, that's Tess. But those are the dogs in the front. Yeah, that's Tess.
When you were in high school?
When they were in high school?
When you were in high school, do you remember anything from then other than sports, or maybe something about the sports that you remember? Like something funny that happened, or a good friend that you had?
Well, you couldn't make too much friends because they were older girls. So I was very young, and they would keep a lot of stuff away from me. They would always say, "Oh, you're too young to know this. You're too young to know this."
Yeah. Well, at least they're protecting you.
Well, yeah. And they would always say, whenever we would go out there to the outside, out of town games or something, they would always say, "Y'all keep away from her. She's underage, okay?" I said, "Oh my God, girls." Yeah. It's funny.
And I found you in the yearbook in the Eagle Pass yearbook. I can't remember the year. I should have had my papers with me. But yeah, there was at least 10 other girls that were in the photographs. They had the team photo, and then they had you underneath. Do you remember the name of the coach?
Coach Herrera.
Coach Herrera? Mean? Oh, okay. Well, hey, it's been around for thousands of years. Why not in the 40s and 50s?
Yeah, yes, she was. She coached everything. I think I would always say, "God, don't you know something else besides coaching?" She said, "Maria del Refugio."
She actually said that?
And I tell you, Mom, Maria del Refugio.
You can tell my mom, just don't tell my dad.
My dad was always, the one that was very disciplinary was my mom. She carried that. Just with a look, she would let you know that you were in trouble. When you got home, you got it. Or unless she could catch you right here between your underarms, right here on your little fat. She would pinch you, right? You? Oh, God, and you had to
that's
be
where
up
you
there.
learned it from, because you would pinch me sometimes.
Yep.
I hated that.
And you would be out there, yes, Mama, I love it. Ooh.
Yeah, that hurts. I don't like that.
And that's when I was 10, that's when I used to be sent out to Tia Tomasita's house every other weekend, but it was okay.
Who was it that you were going to every other weekend?
Tia Tomasita.
Tia Tomasita?
My father's
sister? Or aunt?
aunt.
In Mexico?
In Piedras Negras, they were very well off.
Oh, okay.
She was the one that controlled the money. All my grandfather lost everything playing cards, being mujeriego, womanizer.
Yeah, letting the drink take control over his life.
Yeah, I don't know too much about him, just that. She would always say, ay, este hombre que era mujeriego, parrandero, jugador. He used to like to gamble a lot. Mr. Segura used to like to gamble a lot. And my father wouldn't come out from a shortstop. He was also like that. But he worked hard.
So, somewhere in high school, 11th grade, you're a junior. Do you remember you get the news of Grandpa or your dad passing away? A job accident, electrical accident.
Yep.
Were you at home, at school?
I was in school.
Yeah, it's tough. So you stayed there. You continued to stay at Eagle Pass?
When I had applied to LSU, and I had made it. I went to see it, and my mama didn't like it.
Oh.
So at that time there was too many.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Nomás nos bajamos del bus y era, complain.
Oh.
And then she
So that's where LSU, the love for LSU comes from. I didn't know that either.
I had my acceptance letter with me and everything.
But grandma didn't.
No, she didn't sign the papers.
Okay.
And at that time, your parents had to sign.
Yeah, of course.
You were a minor, yes. I went to Uvalde, met little college, like we all went to, which I was, downtown.
Right.
But I wasn't too much into it. Oh, the first day I came, I said, Mom, you should have seen the guys that were out there.
See the guys?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure the Elba wanted to hear about that.
No, just Elba, she says, whoa, what? What do you mean? What guys? I said, yeah, there were handsome guys out there. God, I've never seen so many guys.
You better hold up on all that, Mom. You gotta wait for Dad.
My mom used to say, I wasn't sending you to college just to go out there and look at the guys. I said, well, I was with my mouth open. It seemed like I had never seen so many guys before. She says, well, I'm paying for you to study, not to go out there. I said, yes, of course, Mom. I'm not going to waste the money. But that was my first reaction to her.
So you stayed behind and went to the
Uvalde
College. And then,
well, she didn't sign anything else. Then I wanted to go to San Antonio, and she says, how are you going to leave me by myself? And I need this and I need that. And I said, oh, Mama.
well, the boy, she depended more on you than the boy depended on the boy?
I was the oldest one. Yes, of course.
Oh, you got it. I mean, I'm sure you understood too, you know.
No, I didn't. I was young and I wanted to get away.
I can relate because my Leah, she can't wait. Sometimes she can't wait to leave us after she, gets.
I used to go a lot to San Antonio with my friends. We used to go a lot to those concerts. Yes.
Is that where you said you? Is that one where you? What's his name that you said you had? And you were making fun of me saying that Dad was making fun of you. Yeah, that's probably your dad because he has curly hair. What's his name? The singer, the mariachi singer almost.
Oh no, that wasn't Piedras Negras. Vicente Fernandez.
Vicente Fernandez. You actually seen him?
Yeah, they used to have a lot of concerts. They used to come to the dancers' place. Yeah.
So, is that a big place, or was there thousands of people there, or just a couple hundred, maybe 50, or?
No, there would be a lot of people, a lot of tables, they would have music, and then they would bring out the artists. But no. Oh, in San Antonio, I got to meet I used to go for the basketball players. And I used to go see the concerts. Yeah, it's nice. I had a nice life. I can't complain.
I think Dad was a little jealous of Vicente. He didn't necessarily knew about that. Vicente was hitting on you?
He was not. He asked me to sit down with him and have a drink, and I said, no, I'm engaged. I'm sorry.
And what age did you get engaged?
25.
25?
Yes.
Okay, that's a good age.
Yeah, it is.
That's a good age. That's the age when me and Rita got together. And then by 26, she's mine. And now look, I'm 40. What's my age? 47? I'm 46? I'm 48? I'm not 48, am I? No, I don't know whatever age.
What year were you born?
I'm born in 76. I'm not gonna do the math. 2023, born in 76.
48, 47. You're 40. No, yeah, you're 47. Because Robert is gonna be.
I think the other day I said, hey, I'm 45, right? Like, I don't know.
No, you're 47.
So anyway, since I've been 25 is how long I've been with Rita, since I've been 25.
It's been a long time.
And she's taken my soul and everything.
Yeah, you were very spoiled. You were very spoiled.
I'm not spoiled. What are we talking about?
Yeah, you were.
She's fortunate that she found me.
Oh, she's fortunate. Come on.
Just like you're fortunate to find Dad, someone patient enough to
put up with me.
To put up with you for 50
my
years.
My brothers and my mom told them.
What did they tell Dad?
That, you know, at first my mom thought he was going for Elva. She says, what? You going for Maria? You know what you're getting into? The boys used to say, Lee, se va a casar María, qué bárbaro, que gracias a Dios Dios nos bendició. Cabrones. Yeah, it was very nice.
Did you drive around before you met Dad? Did you have your own car?
Yeah, yes we did.
Or did you drive like Mama's car or?
My dad's car.
Your dad's car? What kind of car was that?
Plymouth something. It was a standard car. We used it for a good while.
Yeah, I wish I had an old school car. Because those cars you can still work on and repair and keep them going. And these computerized vehicles, and even now they're more technologically advanced.
Yeah, they were saying that for 2026 they're gonna have everybody transfer the cars from regular original to electrics. Oh.
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, ya me está dando frío.
Okay. Well, thank you for talking, Mom. This video is gonna be sent to family. This is gonna be sent to future grandkids. So thank you for talking and spending time with me. We need to do this some more often because there's several things that I didn't know about you. that you just talked about. So
Yeah,
love you, Mom.
maybe later.
And also this year, you and Dad had your 50th anniversary.
A couple of weeks ago. No, not even last week.
Yeah, it was last week.
A couple of weeks, last week. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I love
Okay,
you.
love you, Papa. Let me take this inside. Ay, ya me está dando frío. Oye, se siente lo frío. My toes are already frozen.